Good morning. Please excuse my fresh out of bed look. Um, I was honestly not gonna do a video this morning because I was thinking like maybe I'll do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing or something so that I can be more consistent with my videos. Um, but then the Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord. So, okay. So the enemy, so in the spiritual world, right? The enemy is the leader of confusion. So he causes us to be confused and conflicted because that brings us further from God. So the more that he can convince us of the thing that we are desiring of our flesh, or the thing that is keeping us bound, keeping us away from acknowledging that God is our Father, that we need him, he will do anything it takes to cause that confusion. In the world of psychology, this is called cognitive dissonance. And it's the conflict within us. So the reason why a smoker would know, like, I'm not supposed to smoke because it's bad for me, but make an excuse to justify it. So when I'm working with my clients who struggle in this way of this frequent conflict of why they should do one thing or why they continue to do it anyways, or I always tell them to focus on the truth. This is before I even this morning woke up and the spirit brought me to this, but I would always encourage my clients to focus on the truth. So when you're having those conflicts and you're working on changing an action, changing a behavior, focus on the truth of it. So if you're trying to change eating, say a behavior related to your eating patterns, um, you may always convince yourself of it's okay, tomorrow's a new day. Why do I have to eat that today? Right? But when you're so conflicted, sorry, why can't I eat that today? Right? Or maybe this isn't a good example. Let's stick with the smoking. So with the smoking, we know that it's bad for us. We know that in the end, years later, that it's gonna cause us possibly lung cancer. Not everyone, but it could, or COPD, where you're struggling to breathe, or emphysema. So we know that it could have the possibility to cause all of these things. But in the moment, we can convince ourselves of a lie about that thing in order to keep doing it. So the lie is like, it's not going to affect us today, or I need this in today to help me to feel better. These are all the lies, right, that we will convince ourselves of. But when we convince ourselves of the truth is that my lungs are precious. My lungs need me to give this thing up so that I can be healthy for the future, so I don't have to suffer. That is the truth, right? That is the truth. So when we focus on the truth, we're better able to manage those conflicting thoughts. Well, guess what? Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. He is the truth. He is the truth. Like, I know it seems like, oh my gosh, how like that's so amazing to you. But when you've been telling people to focus on the truth, not even meaning to lead them closer to God, and then he reveals to you, like, I am the truth. Like, the more that you rely on my word, the more that you rely on connection with me, the more that you rely on understanding my path, my purpose for your life, the closer you are to the truth. Oh, it's so good. It's so, so good. And this would probably take, like, if I really got into all of it, like deeper dive into cognitive dissonance and the enemy and the spiritual warfare and everything, if I really got into it deeper, it would probably be many, many videos. So I just can't do that in this one video, but I had to share that because follow the truth. Always follow the truth. If our word, if John 14:6 says, Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. If if he's telling us that he is the truth and the life, why do we ignore him? If he is bringing us out of devastation and destruction, why are we ignoring that? Why do we continue to believe the lies of the enemy? You know what? I can almost think too of so many stories in the Bible. Like Rachel is a perfect one, where the lies that she told herself led her to death. But she's not the only one. There's so many different stories within the Bible of people too whose conflicted thought patterns lead them further away from God's purpose for their life, or their positive thought patterns, their belief in Him, their faith in Him brings them closer to their purpose and promise. Oh, it's so, so good. He's so, so good. I love you. God loves you. I hope to see you in heaven someday.